Hello everyone, my name is MLujan and I will be presenting on embryonic stem cell paper retracted for fabrication. Meet the researcher and his team, Dr. Aaron M. Gertz and his team, Michael Grzybowski, Akiko Takezawa, and Jason Klotz are the four main contributors to Gertz lab at Medical College of Wisconsin. Gertz is the main principal investigator, Grzybowski is the laboratory supervisor, Takezawa and Klotz are the research scientists and technologists. Researcher background: Aaron Gertz is the senior author of this article. He is a professor in the Department of Physiology at Medical College of Wisconsin, Cardiovascular Research Center, Linda T. and John A. Mello's Center for Genomic Sciences and Precision Medicine. He does also lead a National Institutes of Health funded research team. His overall research interest is in understanding human health and disease through genetics. This researcher specifically examined tools for genetic manipulation through cell and animal systems from stem cells, zebrafish, mice, and laboratory rats. He was able to demonstrate engineered proteins called zinc finger nucleases that can be applied to rat embryos to generate the world's first targeted gene knockout rats. The data from this allows Gertz to relate to their interests in hypertension, renal disease, type 1 diabetes, and drug abuse. Gertz lab is also known for their research in tau effector nuclease technology for targeting genome engineering. He has been awarded a prestigious award from the Office of the Director of the NIH, named the New Innovator Award for his contributions to the field of genetics. In summary, this article that was retracted from the Journal of Stem Cells in Development is called The Derivation and Genetic Modification of Embryonic Stem Cells from Disease Model Inbred Rat Strains, coming from the lab of Aaron Gertz in 2013. This misconduct was falsified data and fabrication. The data that was supposed to be from rat embryonic stem cells was instead collected from Dr. Yang during rat-induced pluripotent stem cell studies in the Gertz lab, as well as additional supplemental data was fabricated. The images used in Figure 1 are the pluripotent stem cells that are grown in different culture media conditions when they should actually be rat embryonic stem cells. The image in Figure 2 is fabricated of a factual pluripotent stem cell culture, as well as the supplemental data for Figure 1 did not match Yang's notes. As for the misconduct discovery, Gertz is the person responsible for this misconduct of falsification of data and fabrication. From what I could find from sources, I believe there is no previous history of Gertz showing misconduct in his past published articles. This does show outstanding stewardship in regards to calling out his own article. All contributing authors have also agreed that this misconduct did occur except Shang Yang. No images of this author were found at this time to display. As for the discussion of impact of misconduct, the impact of this misconduct on the researcher's career is outstanding. Not only can this damage or start a reputation on this author, but it may also cause a domino effect to his contributing authors along with him. When coworkers or co-authors are involved kind of in a misconduct, the main author at fault's name may take the drag the most as they are the most well known. In future papers, articles, journal contributions to be reviewed, these co-authors will have a history of this misconduct on their record. But as for the institution involved, if this institution were to violate the policy to report misconduct, this can be a crime and result in penalty. This may also create a bad rap on the institution and stop the flow of interest of authors, future aspiring scientists to create or bring their research there. The ORI is responsible for handling misconduct and will also allow the science community to take a deep sigh of relief knowing that there are sources available to uphold the integrity of science and provide a safe and healthy environment for aspiring research. As for this specific article, there was no punishment other than the damage or bad reputation placed on all contributing authors and institution present. As for the integrity of Gertz for being responsible and acknowledging the data that was falsified and fabricated, This should allow him to still keep some respect in the science community, as he could have easily allowed for his article to remain unnoticed for its misconduct. It is also shown that only 33% of scientists of papers will admit to this misconduct. As for punishment, funding from institutions such as NIH may drop at 70.5%. It's also shown that funding may be the only form of punishment for misconduct, as the research is still able to continue past the determinations of the ORI. The amount of research misconduct found in Galbraith's experiment does also show that falsification and fabrication is the most common misconduct versus plagiarism. That is going to conclude my presentation.